The greatest need of the 21st century is developed leadership. We cannot afford to die with tradition, because we live in a world ruled by civilization. And civilization, as you know, is an ongoing thing. It's an ongoing thing. So we need to be conversant with current knowledge. Come and say current knowledge. We need to be conversant with current knowledge. Current knowledge. We need to be updated with the happenings around, as to know what is required to play our role well enough. To play our role well enough. So in personal development, therefore, information is the greatest asset. What do I call it? Information is the greatest asset. Information is the greatest asset. Nothing transforms like information. Nothing changes man like information that he has access to. And be ye transformed, he said, by the renewing of your mind. So information is what breeds transformation. And it's only transformed men that can lead others. That means your access to information is a fundamental requirement in developing yourself for your role on earth. You need that. We were going to begin Covenant University some 3 years ago, and I needed to get myself acquainted with all the universities around the world that we are interested in being like. You should know what you want, or you may die a wanderer. Now, if we want an institution that will be there forever, then let's go after the stories of those that have been there for years. Go to Cambridge, 1006 years. Go to Harvard, 368 years. Now you see, go to Yale, 289 years. Now you see, and then have all of those informations. Check out on what were their challenges, how did they overcome it, what was their structure, how did they build it, how did they source people to fill one area or another, how did they develop their programs. Now that was essential to be effective as the chairman of that council. Yes, I know God wants to do something, yes, but let's check out on what has been done before. Unfortunately, all those are Christian-based institutions. They were church-based institutions, and they have outlived several generations. If this must outlive today's generation, then let's find out how they had to do those ones that did it. We didn't find anyone in Nigeria that want to look like, so we needed to go and look out for where they are. Now you see, now that's very important. And thank God for internet technology. It affords us unlimited access to details. So I could name one by one all the presidents that's ever headed Harvard. 22 of them. What role each one played. The one who stayed 20 years, the one who stayed 22 years, the one who stayed 15 years. And it was easy for me, therefore, to give intelligible direction to the council in designing what we want to look like and how we need to do it. So there is no shortcut to leadership development than your personal development. You know where you belong, you settle down to locate it. I've shared it in many ministers' conferences. I had to study 39 biographies before entering ministry. So I know the stories of Billy Graham from the day he started ministry. I read all materials about him. I read all about Charles J. Finney. I read all about Billy Sunday. I knew where some of them crashed. I knew why some of them didn't crash. So it was easy for me to balance my decisions from time to time in the light of the things I've read. Without a role model, you hardly can play your role well. You need a role model. You need a role model. You need a role model. I followed again so much before his departure that when it was just 3 weeks to his departure, the Lord spoke to me, and I traveled down to go check on him. That was in August, and by September he was gone. I followed him so hard. I knew his mother's name, his father's name, where he left, what he did. I knew virtually his movement from place to place, and you don't know what that did to me. It helped me. When God said, get out of Ilorin and go to Kaduna, it was easy, because again moved 5 times. It was easy for me. When I was done with this assignment for me in Kaduna and said, it's time to move down to Lagos, it was easy for me. And when he said, move out of Lagos into the bush, it was easy for me. Because when I went to Broken Arrow, it was far out of Tulsa. You can't be changing the world from that corner. But when God said, now get down to that wilderness in Utah, it was cheap for me. Again was there, and from that same source, he was making his wonderful contributions to the Christian world. So to move there was not a problem for me. There is no substitute for information. Your calling notwithstanding, to be informed is to be transformed. To be uninformed is to be deformed. It's so important. You need information. Thank God for internet technology. Thank God for everything we have around us. Thank God for IT moves and everything. There is no substitute for information. There is no substitute for information. There is no substitute for information. We have developed modules, for instance, now at Government University that can cut down construction cost by almost 30%. You can always respond to challenges of the day. You can cut down construction cost, building construction cost by 30% of what they are taking now, comfortably without any loss. Why? Time is spent